Okay, it's working on Envy, that's good. Okay, we're back live. Okay, we had an OBS crash. I think Sam will probably have to disconnect one of his streams for tomorrow. One of his screens for tomorrow, rather. Just don't use the large screen for tomorrow, I think, Sam. Cool, we're back.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's a new setup that happens. Okay, I've got AdWords about to start. Huh? Yeah, because the stream's ended there now. Can you go to the live thing and see if you can... I don't know.
Game?
Well, we need to set it up again. Okay, so we have to set up a whole new stream for Nivea, Sam. I mean, it's a live back on here at least. Okay. Okay, well, it is what it is. See ya, Pillar.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Worlds 2025 play-ins. It is time for match point between IG and T1. T1 managing to make it 2 games in this series, 1 away from the Swiss stage and keeping their hopes of defending their title alive.
It's set up a new stream,
IG,
basically.
they could end it all for them right now.
Okay, yes, it's basically we need to start new YouTube streams.
If we want to do it, and honestly, Kobe, it could happen.
Okay.
Right?
It could. I mean, with the way that these games been going, at any point in the game, you could tell me either team was still going to win, and I'd be like, okay, I can see it.
Yeah, I can get behind it.
Somebody could throw, somebody can get caught, somebody can make a huge play.
I mean, it is actually a game of catch, isn't it? It's just
okay,
throws,
and draft for game
throws and catches
4.
Big
over
plays,
and over again,
big moments, Atlas, big moments.
I mean, that's what it all comes down to.
So, when we were talking
Braun band away, Lee Sin band away.
jungle
What's
pool
even
now?
left up?
Is it
Poppy is up, I
time
suppose.
for
I don't think it's
Nocturne?
first pick worthy, but it is up in case
Zen
lots of
fan
Dash
already
champions
coming
get
out
picked.
versus owner.
These jungle pools are really getting thinned out.
I mean, Pantheon's up, but Poppy is
so
too.
Pantheon got his jungle clear gutted and
mean,
then repacked.
Pantheon's kind of died, not gonna
lie. They like
Still feeling strong though. I feel like Pantheon is
Blue side bans are not
something that
visible.
T1 may have missed out on here in
Stream's
this
not there yet, Sam,
ban
so we can't do much
phase.
about it.
I think Wei is also like.
Yes, so on blue side it's Bard, Lee Sin, Braun band. Sam will move the camera now.
The MVP of Game 2. The guy was absolutely
the
fantastic. I think that the Vibe performance outside of getting caught around the Baron was great. I mean,
Nocturne? Alright, yeah, that makes sense. I'm kind of surprised that it wasn't Poppy. I think Poppy's pretty giga though when you've got Pantheon in the game, especially with Pantheon kind of struggling a bit.
Okay.
Do you have anything that can combo with it? Aurora, maybe? I think Aurora's probably the best thing left on the table.
Nocturne is just so fun with all these darkness comps.
Well, Ariana is missing, so we're not going to get that one.
Right, and so maybe like Kennen, you know, you get these flanking Kennen. Nico's already been banned out from Fearless, so you can't do the Nico either. But like, I just love the types of comps that Nocturne encourages.
My favorite one is like the peekaboo composition, where you just pick Nocturne and TF.
Oh, that'd be very different.
Like, turn out the
Yo,
lights.
we haven't seen Ashen Whoa, we haven't seen Ashen forever!
Nocturne and Fiddlesticks.
Whoa, we haven't seen Ashen forever. When was the last time you saw an Ashe locked
And then
in?
you get double jungle.
Aurora's band, yeah, okay, Aurora's
Well,
band,
yeah,
yeah.
you can do that as well.
As Gumiushi is going to lock in the Ashe. This is what we were talking about all morning. We were like, is someone going to play it? And you were pretty excited.
I'm kind of surprised. Well, Ashe has been around for
Ash right now
forever.
with these scaling AD buffs is really insane.
Wait, I mean, Carrier could also be playing it.
Yeah, I mean, they are definitely the team that.
I mean, Ziggs is a pretty good answer to this, no? Ashe very, very mobile. You can still Rel here, I suppose, on Nautilus. Nautilus is less good versus the Nocturne. I think, well, Nautilus might actually be an okay lock-in like right now, actually.
Dealing with it, but this is still a dangerous thing. Something that has tested T1 in the past, and Gala will now be piloting the crazy Pyromaniac towards bottom side of the map. Nautilus alongside him as well, so showing their hand as far as that bottom lane is concerned.
And we've had so many.
Okay, we're working on getting a Nivea back up.
That even if you picked like a really strong duo
Okay,
lane,
yeah, Nautilus easy lock in there. Alright, so T1, what do you have anything to keep the Ashe safe? There's no Renata anymore. I guess you could tank Kench, but that feels a bit meh. At that point, I think just you get beaten in lane. You don't have Rakan, which would be another good block in for it. I don't know, I think Carrier needs to start thinking about something more creative to pick in bot lane. I don't think you want Ashe support. Ashe support feels really bad right now. Ornn taken away. Okay.
Will be locked away.
So now what you can do is you can turn the lights out for the Ornn engage.
We've got 2 champions now that Carrier could theoretically play.
True. I mean, if we play the game of like, hey, Carrier could play this.
Yeah, honestly, you just have 5 champions and then you try and figure out.
For some reason, it changed what you coded was being set
with
up
Nocturne, these aren't.
I think it's because Olivia tried to reset the stream and it
I
didn't
went
work.
to go use my my initialize.
Okay, is it now standing? Okay, alright.
Then I went
Just
to
keep your eyes on Discord. Keep your eyes on Discord.
So you have these
Because-
super
yeah.
long range pick potential on T1. Ashe, Arrows,
You can coordinate with Olivia that way, rather than me shouting out
about
at
the
you.
fact that the engage options in the last game were relatively limited, especially around flashes. They're not limited anymore.
You know, everybody's got
Everyone
a button.
has.
I
Everyone
passed it
is
over to you.
engaged. Even Owner is just a missile, so he is also.
It's all good, it's all good.
engaged.
It's working out. Thank you for
Similar
your
for
tech
IG,
support. I really
you
appreciate
know,
it.
with
Honestly,
point
it's
and click
really
with Nautilus, I
crappy
love
when
like
stuff goes weird.
Ziggs combo kill, you know, comps where point and click with Nautilus, point and click with.
We've
Pantheon
managed to
as well.
avert Crisis,
So
folks.
a
We've
lot of
managed to
people
avert
plays get
Crisis.
Big Ziggs combination.
Okay, Yorick
So
banned
you
away
can
in
go
terms
kill
of
combos, you know, you hook somebody in, room in place, knock them back, satchel charge,
anti-dive, and
big
not
bombs,
anti-dive,
and,
anti-Yorick
both of them have
stuff.
a little bit of global
When
too.
banned away,
Ziggs
I mean, the Shy, I guess, could go
ultimate,
towards something like
semi-global,
Renekton, I
really good with dealing
suppose,
with
right?
side waves and going to manage your macro a little bit easier.
What the hell was that?
But let's catch up.
Huh?
Here. They have
We have a couple of top
protected this
laners
Ornn.
banned away. This is
Yeah.
what we were expecting, protecting Doran's pick with the Gwen and the Yorick taken off the board. The Shy is not a player that I have had concerns about champion pool with ever, so I expect he's able to find something.
That was a
The
frickin'
Aatrox
elephant.
Is the thing that's scaring me the most. Seraphine and Rel.
Oh my god, please never let Vuvuzella's back to event. Seraphine banned away from Carrier for the lane bully. So what does he do now? I mean, he's gonna have to really dig deep. I mean, Maokai support was very bad for Carrier before.
He's playing the carry.
Thresh might be okay. You know, weirdly, Thresh might be okay.
All of these champions.
I think we're live on
Rolling
everything,
the
so
dice
we're good.
through the support pool at the moment.
We've managed to fix it, that's
See
good.
what does actually get
Alright, so we'll learn for
Sona would
tomorrow, I
worry
suppose.
me.
It is new
Yeah,
setup.
because T1 that played
I
Sona
actually think the
Terran
Lulu's pretty
versus
good here.
IG at MSI 2019 resulted in the 16-minute,
Yes.
1-second loss. Like Jackie Love Draven did do it and just blocked.
Lulu for Carrier. So they have some
And,
engage
just to
from
remind
Nocturne
everyone,
on.
this is what I
Lulu
was
locked
talking
in
about
for a
before
bit of
when it
disengage and a
comes
bit
to
of
Ziggs.
buffer
T1
for Ashe.
Currently 0-5 versus the champion in split 3 of the LCK. They have struggled to deal with it, as it is going to be the Lulu locked in, so anyone can kind of be a tank. And you were talking about Nocturne combos. This is a
So the show needs something that can do. Hang on a second. Can we get hang on? Where's this Silas going? Silent has. That's some very good Silas ults to steal, actually. There we go. All right, Silas.
Source of CC. You're exactly right.
Okay.
It's like Malphite with extra steps.
Oh my God, Varus top.
What if Faker then locked in Malphite himself?
Wait, hang on, wait. Would that mean Ziggs mid, Silas top, Varus bot? What the hell would that mean? Or is that just trolling?
Illegal.
There are multiple flexes we can have here. Wait, no
Archery
way they're looking Varus. Whoa, okay.
alongside
Where the hell's that going? Is that Varus top lane for the Shy? Is that Silas top lane with Ziggs mid and Varus bot?
And the answer
I
is
really
going
like
to
that
be
TF pick if that's going to be
potential
locked in though.
secret
I mean,
proposition.
the Silas can steal the
Lost
TF ult, it's not
TF.
awful.
A consideration right now for Faker.
So, is it a top lane? Is it a top lane Varus into
The Shy is a lot of
Ornn,
Varus
or
top
is it
games in solo queue.
a
I didn't
mid
realize
lane
that, so
Ziggs
maybe he's doing the new ones.
Silas
But my
go
problem
to the
is, if
top
TF
lane?
ever goes top
Top-
lane,
it's
he would
gotta be
die.
top lane Silas.
LeBlanc in instead. LeBlanc is a very good lane volley right now. Faker's LeBlanc. We haven't seen him play that in forever.
As Faker will lock in his famous LeBlanc. And ladies and gentlemen, the man on the other side
Okay,
of the ring
we'll see. Is he going to use his skin?
give him
Is he going to use his
very
skin?
first loss on
Right?
the champion. Mako was there in 2015.
That's true. Mako did give him his
Faker here
first
looking a
loss on
little
that.
flustered, but looking
It was a
ready
wolf
to
first
put
time in
into
Northwest
this
on the other
series
side
as
for
well.
SKT,
These
which
pops
was
are fun.
really rough for him.
Oh baby, these certainly are fun. So much kill potential, and LeBlanc
I mean, I
getting
don't mind
buffed on
IG's
this
draft. They
map,
actually have
we
a
were like,
ton of
how
good
long are we
follow-up
gonna have
for
to
the
wait to
Nautilus
see the
ult.
LeBlanc? Well, we don't have to
Doran
wait
on
long
Ornn
at
is a
all.
good
We
start,
get
though.
Faker's LeBlanc, and it looks like the Shy is going to hold on to the Varus. And we
I mean,
do
Varus
get-
is good versus
okay,
Ornn.
so now,
It's a very good
are we
anti-tank
going to
pick.
get lane swaps now?
It might be the Hex Plate
out of
Varus.
this
We've seen a bit of that.
situation? Because
Means your ult is
this
up
is gonna
all the
be a
time,
real
gives you a bit of
roll of dice.
tankiness.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure. I would assume it's more likely that they are going to get that. As you were saying, where the champions were going, Kobe, and I was wrong.
The Shy playing tanks on weak side the entire season and against
the Varus top lane.
going into Varus into the Ori Nocturne LeBlanc top side. I mean, I think the Shy might just int his way out of this time. I'm not gonna lie, folks. I think the Shy might just int his way into the grey screen here. This Varus is so risky. This is such a risky Varus pick.
Merwin has a ripple effect. Yeah, it's powerful. I think it is fitting that my League of Legends client at least just spammed a bunch of critical errors and crap.
Oh yeah, I need to do that thing. Wait, do I need to move my camera?
I cannot compute this.
My client just did.
Oh, camera's in a fine spot. It's alright. We'll leave it there.
Right. Our
Camera's in a fine
observers,
spot.
they do not get spooked by things like that. As we are under the rift here for what could be the final game in the series, unless IG can make.
And you never, and I don't think you want to lane swap either, do you? As T1, I don't think because you can't really lane swap to either side now.
Ziggs into T1 is a pretty
Potential
good way
of a Nautilus
to
level 1
deliver
hook. I don't love it though.
scrapes, but it has to happen now. See whether they can deny.
Bully away in
T1.
early game, take down some turrets with Ziggs and have a substantial lead pre-15 minutes. Problem is, as soon as Ona Faker get going with their ultimates and just roaming around the map, it's so hard to play. Rookie missing the E. Faker playing on base LeBlanc, of course.
I would also like to point out that
This might be the first time that Faker's played rework Blanc, actually. Not to say rework, the updated LeBlanc splash.
It is still an 80% win rate.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
50 wins over his career on it. Only
Okay, well,
12
IG definitely are one of our
losses,
chefs
and
in the
did just
region.
get distortion
They like to do
damage
some
buffs.
Yep.
versatile
Distortion and
things.
the Mimic distortion also benefited.
And even though it wasn't on the same patch, we did recently have ASI.
Shy press the attack. So we saw a lot of Varus in 1v1s for this kind of reason. Oh, they did do the Taeyun swap. Right, okay. Kind of surprised at that. We have Faker LeBlanc, Sim. Faker LeBlanc. The Shy's playing Varus top lane. And we've got a Taeyun swap, so we have AD carry versus AD carry in top lane. So,
Is it going to be
You
So we
hear
have-
me.
huh?
Is it going to be the ye old Kerberos tank Varus type?
I think it might be Hexblade.
yeah.
Hexblade's the one that we saw, you know, from players like Ewan and stuff. But yeah, we've got everything sorted up again, Sam. Thank you so much for tech support. You did a great job working your way through everything which goes kind of crazy.
WCG in 2010, the first
You did good, Sam. You did good.
We had
Level 2. Oh, the level 2 Hawk shot for the map hacks. Of course, Ash has very good wave control from level 1.
more fun stuff here is going to be like
Not bad farming from Rookie there, actually. Did he get all of them? He did. Of course, LeBlanc, very good lane bully up in top side, mid lane too.
And this is going to be the supports.
So we're
opening up their
expecting, you know,
roam.
Faker to
So
get control of
remember,
early lane,
4-minute
Rookie to try and just kind
timer.
of
This is your time to
survive to first back,
So the supports
and
are
then
out here really early. They
try
as long
and
as they
teleport
don't
back
go
and
top,
fight a little
though,
bit better
to
beyond that
trigger
point, because of
the
course LeBlanc is
4-minute
very, very good at that
timer.
kind of
Like,
lane bully style.
they didn't
Carry a
change
roaming
the mid
mids.
lane one,
Yeah.
just the top lane one.
Oh my
So
god,
mid
what
lane
happens if we
quick
lane
and
swap
out.
to have like bot
So
lane as
here we
mid
go.
and stuff?
Right
Because
now
there's
we're
no lane
seeing-
swap section in mid lane.
2v2 in mid. This is normal. Rookie down to about 50%, but that's going to be the way.
So T1 actually getting some pretty good stuff out of this early game. They should have expected this AD carry versus AD carry 1v1 shenanigans. The thing is, Guma has barrier, the Shy doesn't because he's his top laner, he's got teleport, so I don't really think he can run it in level 1.
Did we have the conversation about LeBlanc's presence at ASI and how a lot of Korean teams are looking at it?
No. I mean, I think we might have done earlier, but not. Maybe in game 1 I was thinking about draft, but not here.
Only the
Because
Shy
one of the
knows
things we
Shy.
saw at ASI was people like Showmaker really prioritizing the
Guma just
LeBlanc.
used the barrier to shrug off that trade there, actually, interestingly.
Rookie's in danger.
Oh! The heal! He gets the W as well!
Switch to Malice. It's not enough. That's really good body blocking from Carrier.
That is close
Hang on,
as
is Carrier how
hell.
he's faking now in danger?
He actually is in danger. He doesn't have flash. He's actually in danger here. He's actually in danger.
Mako, my god! Mako with the most obscene body blocking of the 8. What did Carrier not have any damage there?
He ran out of cooldowns. He's only level 2. Mako hit
He had
level 3.
no mana.
Mako had
Carrier's
level
got no
3.
mana.
Mako had level 3 and Carrier only had level 2.
Oh.
Oh my god, Mako. Oh my god. Recall and toss, that's insane. Also, like, it's not like, oh, hits him on the return. Now, the thing,
Also, it was Nautilus and LeBlanc, Alex. Do you remember the MSI
it was,
incident?
it was.
That was
They-
Wolf.
Rookie might actually, he's in a bit of trouble. He's gonna lose some CS here. Holy crap, that was an early mid lane fiesta.
But I don't think that's going to deter anyone.
Welcome to
Today
Worlds
has been all
2025.
about money.
Now the
This is
problem
about-
here, folks,
Mako
is
literally
that
himself. Ends up
how do
getting
you
the kill
how do you
on
top
the
this in
Faker's
Swiss League?
LeBlanc
How do you
this
top this?
time
You know,
around.
all this makes me feel is that I wanna
Going on.
Let's have a
you
look
know,
at it one more time here.
I need to see more of this,
Yeah,
more
looked
best
like
of
a killing
fives and
goal
stuff.
to Faker as
Going to
well.
best of 1 Swiss from this is
I
gonna
mean,
be
honestly,
such a
let's take
whiplash,
look at
actually.
this. He hit the Q.
So he tried to get the auto, go back to the minions, got full combo with electrocute.
And then
Oh my god, 47 HP I think that was.
And then the
W.
Kingslayer heal as well.
Which also is based off of missing HP to a certain level 2.
And the hook.
Jeez, and then Mako's like, well, I'm level 3.
Run at this, yeah.
Faker has no cooldowns, he's only has level
slow
1.
as well.
Used his flash. Oh my god, that's insane. Oh, Carrier tried to flash to block the hook. If he did get that flash on the hook, he probably dies, Mako.
Yeah.
That is close run stuff. Holy crap. And because like Faker needs to get early value down here. Where's his W? Is it W on cooldown? Okay. No, it's not.
Waiting for the hook, yeah.
But now W's using W defensively in early lane is really bad for LeBlanc.
Yeah.
It's a lot of mana.
So much presence mid. Gala.
He's safe. There's no AD behind Guma here.
No, it's more like, can he chunk him to force him out of lane more than anything? That's bad
That's
timing
level
for
6 from Shy, by the way.
Yeah,
He has gone Reaper Crystal. This will be a Hexblade first.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
But I say, like, Carrier and Mako just not left mid. Like, at all.
No, it has just been...
Pantheon safe.
Pantheon Sinner has flat. He's seen though. He's seen,
yeah.
Oh my god.
Wild.
Oh my god. So, Doran's still getting farm. Trying to look for the electrocute, doesn't quite get it. I mean, you kind of expect Salas to kind of get dunked on by LeBlanc early. He's actually doing well to keep up in farm.
As well. Like, it's genuinely, even with the Nautilus, it's double melee versus double range.
It's very hard matchups to play out. So there is a cannon on the other side. He'll get back in time for the range creeps, but not on the other. So he is losing farm from this. He will now be down 10 CS.
At least our bottom laners have finally met back up.
X-Splash. She does move.
Dane is laughing and praying, as best he should.
Daney's one of the better coaches to see on camera.
Everything is going to sort of relax itself, right? We've got a 500 gold lead approximately here for IG, who have benefited from this early game. That first blood going over to Mako is...
Oh, it's Oblivion Orb first from Faker, so he wants to really cut down on the Silas healing. It does reduce a fair amount of his early damage, but his laning matchups now, obviously really annoying.
If you can leverage that into a lot of lane, like, presence to then roam with it, I don't hate it as much.
Guma has 6.
But you actually have got to then leverage it into a proper snowball. Because if all it leads to is like nothing but a 10 CS lead, then you've failed the point of the Oblivion Orb.
The Ash Hour is going to be crucial. That being said, Silas Ash Hour and Silas Ornal are going to be insane.
Silas Nocturne.
So we have the Call of the Forgery God. We have the, I don't know, Disenchanted Crystalline Arrow.
Wilder Growth.
Yeah. Gene Wilder
mid
Growth.
laners in this game. I guess they've spent enough time there.
Lose. You get nothing. So 10 CS lead in mid lane after all the shenanigans, but Rookie did get the assist, who's not really that far behind.
What do we have instead of Paranoia?
Anxiety. Oh wait, no, that's me. Okay, Mako on the Rift again. Look, with these early games, we're definitely seeing a lot more early support runs. We're seeing like level 2 Nautilus, level 2 Rakan doing some crazy stuff. Dissociation, right, yeah.
Top side now, once again, laning into Gala as Rookie.
What's he stolen?
The LeBlanc call. So you...
No, I know. So
yeah, because it depends on the last one.
That's the reason I was asking.
Yeah, that's true, actually, because I remember when Silas was first released, we saw occasional Silas LeBlanc matchups where you would do some, like, you'd basically, like, use the distort or the chain a lot of the time. If you use the chain, you got some extra CC. Yeah, you can do the, you can do this to get a really hard trade.
Hang
He's very dead. He's very, very dead.
Yeah, he thought he was going to be able to get a decent trade off, he could not, in fact.
Faker got the chain, so he couldn't flash out of CC, and he died. So that's an easy kill. I will say, that is a lot of ults used. That's Ashara and the Call of the Forge Gods.
They probably do give up grubs for this.
They got 1, so it's 2 grubs for IG. I mean, that was just slammed there, Jesus.
IG utilizing the fact that they didn't press as many R buttons to take 2 of these grubs. One of them did go over to T1 as a result of that last play. But it's not enough to get the gold lead completely back in the hands of T1.
I don't think it is now.
Basically equalized.
I was talking about someone else in chat. See, when someone says something about internet connection in chat, I'm like, oh god, did we, just something go wrong again, basically.
Yeah, please no.
Yeah, we've had enough of that for today, folks. I think we should have the draw show after this.
Yes, good.
So it won't just be this series, it'll be that too.
So you do get the credit towards your objective as far as getting the double grubs.
Okay, chains. Oh, yeah, Faker is really annoying this match. Now the thing is, Rookie will lose a lot of HP, but he doesn't mind as long as he picks up CS. He's got himself the Catalyst, he's harder to burst out now, and he'll basically just be looking to survive through to mid-game skirmishes. Because Silas is really good in these mid-game skirmishes. He has teleport, he can go back now. If he can get himself, like he can't get Rod of Ages right now, but he's happy to just go back and regen if he needs to. Come back at full HP.
He did also invest in the early heal cutting here against Rookie in this lane where...
Oh, he's going bot lane now. So Varus is teleporting top because Varus has top lane. It has TP. Shy's up about 10 CS. He starts off for a Ruby Crystal. Looks like he's going Blade first. So he will likely go in for a Hexblade later, but he wanted the Ruby Crystal for lane. This was such an insane combo. I mean, like, wow. That is...
Goodbye.
That's like 3 ults. Ashe or Nocturne all just thrown at him with
kind of impressive that Faker still was able to get the last hit of the kill with everything just...
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I mean, that was damage soup that just landed on him. And was enough to deal with Rookie. That's one of those times where you're like, you just start pinging all of the arbors that just hit you.
I want to do an investigation and see, like, what was the actual time difference between each R button press?
Well, then I will from this angle too. Wait, but hang on a second. Draven, not Draven, the Ziggs ult. I said Draven, successful Doran. Turret shots! Okay, 1 for 1. 1 for 1. I will say it is better for IG to get this kill. Doran being down in gold is, like, Mako dying again.
Kill.
It would have been
Mako got it.
Oh,
no, Wei got it. Wei got it.
Wei got it, and that because yeah, Mako got the first blood in mid lane. They have 2 grubs, and if they do get good play here, they have the Ziggs ult.
Yeah.
Ziggs satchel rather.
Yeah, they do.
So you can see that Ziggs is just like throwing everything in mid lane to.
That was really nice.
Yeah, they should get this.
They should get this. So that'll be first turret, and that'll be
Not quite.
not quite feats of strength. They need 1 more kill or 2 more objectives.
No one's taken the early dragon, have they?
No, it's too much fighting, and mid lane's been too frantic. I think mid lane's been too frantic, really. Which makes sense. I think that LeBlanc has been very much focusing on being on mid lane. Of course, Faker got that kill in mid lane too, so he's happy in an individual matchup now. Okay, so this is where IG maybe throw games, folks. I know they're up in gold. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Faker's seen on the flank here, is worth noting.
Yeah.
Wei has ult. They do have no. He doesn't. Wei doesn't have ult. Hang on a second. So that's flashed away from. Faker. Okay. So Faker flashes. Owner flashes. Dragon is safe. He should be safe. He was looking to see if he can cancel some recall.
Wei's still here. They're really looking for stuff here.
Yeah. So they stopped the recall there. Are they I don't know about this one.
They want to open turret.
Okay.
They want to open turret.
They're moving the Ziggs around the map. That's fair. Yeah. Because they don't want to fight this one spare time on tower. They did just use a bunch of ults. They do have Call of the Forge God, but they don't have teleport to use it. Ash Arrow is coming up in 5.
And T1 are going to be able to at least deny some of the extra plates that have come on in.
Okay, so
when in doubt, tell the Shy to pretend to solo queue. You're not wrong. I again refer to the Draven and Quinn and Callista top with Sanguine Blade when that was a thing.
Right.
Opened up the map on the top side.
I'm just going to check the Anivia stream because some people are saying it's lagging, but we'll...
Does make you a little bit more worried.
I think that might just be you.
Seems fine.
Seems fine for us. I'm watching it over here and it doesn't look like it. It might just be you there.
Nocturne ultimate, but they've got some pretty good uses themselves.
I don't think... I just watched back on YouTube and it looked like it was okay there.
From the Shy already. And oftentimes in Ziggs compositions, we often talk about, oh, but they won't have the same level of consistency.
Yeah, it looks like it's fine. Just put it, leave it on it. Yeah.
Neutrals, things like
okay,
this.
Cool.
When you've
Alrighty.
like
Alrighty.
on your team,
so IG slim lead, T1 with a ton of playmaking. I'm really quite afraid for the Shy as soon as these big ults get thrown towards him. That being said, the Shy does have a huge CS lead over Doran. Obviously does. He is the Varus, but it is, you know, going beyond like the 30 margin almost now. Mako and Gala moving to his side of the map. That makes sense. You know, you do just kind of... Ow! Oh, wow! That would have been
nice.
nasty.
You got double flashes from it, and they're still stuck in a bad position. The wild growth keeps at least one alive. Is it going to matter?
Ash is free hitting. Ash is completely free hitting.
Oh, the bounce might have been too much. Rookie had to flash to get it. All the while, look at the Shy.
Oh!
He's an awful Call of the Forge God Doran.
He used it to get the dash backwards. He wanted to dash backwards out of range. He couldn't get it. Oh my god, go fight. We might be heading towards game 5.
That was massive.
Look, every time the Paranoia is used and Varus doesn't get killed, I think IG get a huge win.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I'm still not sure that dash away was enough.
Hang on, Rookie has wild growth.
Hang on. Well, and he might need to use it himself now.
He'll be safe.
Who's going to run at him? Who's going to run at him?
He's
yeah,
safe.
he might not
He's safe,
be.
he's safe, he's safe. He has E backup now, he's safe.
I wondered whether with Berserker he just keep running past that with the approach velocity.
Gala, by the way, is an insanely good Ziggs. Like, he's actually got a very good track record in Ziggs.
Gonna be putting some worry into the T1 fans.
I love staying in attack mode there for IG.
Okay, right.
Have another mode?
Game on, game on. Now, I do think that T1's comp is way easier to play.
Yeah,
because they have just
a jump on whoever gets hit by the Ash Arrow with everyone. Oh, nearly.
Ooh, with one grub.
It's
not saying.
They're trying to click on it.
Click on the damn tower.
I think there's an observer thing that's not letting them do it. Okay,
there you go.
Top gets it anyway.
So it does take a turret shot, but that is fine.
That is a... I mean, Gala did just get a ton of money from side
Just
lanes.
a little bit.
The Shy is actually really scary here, by the way, at this point.
Yeah, it's like getting beyond the 30 margin
And
when he
he's
gets
not
away.
gone
So.
Hexblade, he just stopped off with the Ruby Crystal. The double flashes were
I
massive.
think maybe he should still go for it, by the way. Hexblade is such a broken item.
Oh yeah, I think he's going for it second.
Yeah. Blade is such a nasty spot. God damn. Owner being behind on Nocturne is not great.
No, and you got double flashes
So
out of the
what he
very...
tried to do here is use it to dash backwards to get out of range.
I still think the knockup probably buys you more time.
I think he dies anyway.
Yeah.
Like I think Doran realizes like he's kind of screwed at that point.
Yeah,
Oh, that's not
Inferno
bad.
Bomb. Carrier.
Teleport coming in from Silas.
They have to just jump on the Lulu when they do.
Good redemption.
Owner's gone in. Does it matter?
Who's he going
Yeah,
on
will
to?
be. His
Yeah.
face going to blow one
Oh,
up. That's
goody,
a
goody.
really good shield.
Hang on,
And
Rookie.
got Kuma. Surely he's got Kuma. Oh, he's run out of cooldowns. He's going to die for it. It's
1 for 1. The Shy's dead. The Shy's
How
dead.
did he get caught there? Oh, Gala is dead as well now. Fuck.
Not bad damage. Oh! Okay, well,
Okay.
Guma just 1v1 Rookie as well under tower. It was 1-4-1, but
Yeah.
Maker's dead. Oh, God. We did say it's a really hard comp to play, and I think that they might have just ran into that again. How did the Shy just... I mean, the Shy's not had a great series, folks. So what happened here? The start of this is fine. They get carrier for free. I actually wonder whether Rookie should have just, like, not gone for this kill into Guma. So, flash
It
into
looked
kill
like he had
carry.
it dead to right, so how come it didn't work out?
Barrier, short range ult, and then Guma had
Runs out of
barrier.
cooldowns, yeah.
Carrier does have heal.
He's dead, I think. I don't think it matters.
Does he have poly?
No, it
No,
doesn't
wow,
matter,
okay,
yeah.
good
Yeah,
kill
but I
from
say it
Wei.
doesn't matter.
Good kill from Wei.
He's got Sun Sky and Phase.
Yeah.
The move speed advantage is too big.
Rookie. Fake has flash, he should be fine. The
Just
question
so
is
he
if
can blow it,
Rookie
so-
can stop the recall again.
Faker recalls badly here. He's in a lot of danger. He's going to recall really safely.
Another turret. So, good amount. The problem is T1 just got a ton of gold. The Shy's dead.
Can he take Doran with him? No. Redemption was awkwardly. Oh, hang on.
It doesn't.
He's buying a lot of time.
Hang on, that's
He's
true.
buying
That's
a
true. That's
lot
true.
of
That's true. And he
time.
got the Varusol. He
Yeah, he did,
survived through to the
exactly.
Varusol.
Yeah, he did.
So now Owner's probably dead here. Okay. Right, Guma's here. Gala gets caught.
It was while the lights were off. You couldn't see.
Yeah, I mean, yes, but also, like, you see Guma there, and, like,
I mean, I think it's really hard to see when the arrow's coming.
at that point you need a body block, stand behind Mako.
But I think
behind
Mako's too
Mako.
far away, isn't he?
Well, that's why you wait for him.
Let's have a look at that again, because I actually think that was quite a good use of the paranoia.
That
as
was,
well.
it was. T1 are massively outplaying. They are massively outplaying. I think Owner's been very good in the last couple of
Yeah,
fights.
he is.
Like, I'm sat here, like, being a bit salty that IG are getting blasted,
Yes. Let's have a look.
but that's for chat, not for you. But, like, you know that, but, like, I need to explain that to chat. Like, I'm being salty that IG are losing, because, god damn it, T1's beating LPL again. But, yeah, T1 are really blasting these fights. I think Owner's had a good glow up here, because the Shy survives through to his ult cooldown. I think basically his redemption is on the edge of range. Oh, it's close as heck. And he survives just through to getting his ult, which gets the root down.
I thought that might have bought enough time.
And then I think Gala doesn't even need to position here. Just stand further back. You see Gala there. You see Guma there. He used the satchel offensively. He used the satchel offensively.
That's
He used the
what it
satchel
is.
offensively. You
That's
can use
what
that
it
to
is.
survive a little more. And I think if he does that and get closer to Mako, who can then peel off.
Yeah, I thought Mako's going to be too far away to get the save, to be honest.
The aggressive satchel is really
Yeah,
not it.
I still fear even with the sack he wouldn't have gotten close enough to Mako, but that's very greedy. I get that you've got made that, you've already like put all the resources in to try and turn that
Okay,
around.
the Shy gets himself the turret. He does get some extra
Does he
gold there.
have-
He's going. He doesn't. No, they're not.
Not
gonna fight
they
for this
would,
hell.
not they want to
I
contest
think
it.
at this point T1 are going to get crushing map control. They're going to get crushing map control. They're going to start pushing up, using LeBlanc to start scouting out for some vision, Ash Arrows, and out of the Fog of War. It's very hard, I think, now for IG to fight back from this. They're going to lose their out to bring a tower. And they find the Varus.
Yeah. The flash isn't bad, but he's still going to hit by the call of
It's actually, yeah,
Arrow. Really nice from Guma. Hang on, the turnaround. Is it enough with Wei and the Herald? Pantheon's coming in. They might get
Carrier.
Oh, Owner's just about surviving. Oh my god, no way. Hang on, what about Gala and Rookie?
They don't have DPS.
Can Rookie cycle through a few more cooldowns?
I think someone's dying here, right? Maybe not.
Oh, that's good. That's not bad.
Okay,
That's not bad.
but Guma
Guma's
kills
gonna
them,
run him. Rookie forced the flash. Chain Lash was decent.
Gala,
The
next
bombs are
bomb.
decent, he just doesn't have enough vision.
Not
The
a bad
satchels to
satchel.
defend.
Rookie, if he gets another W, he can still
Oh,
fight.
that's good. He got the Lulu at least. Well, that ended up being 3-4-2.
T1 are just massively outplaying, just massively out team fighting. The Shy's not had a good series, man.
They pressure high, continuing to force another fight. They see the Shy
off. What did they even see him on?
Blue trinket.
Was it? No, because it was the. Oh, yeah, it was Blue Trinket. You're right. For some reason, I thought
So this
that
is the
was
problem with them losing their outer ring of turrets. So hard to play with them down.
Lulu. I thought that wasn't a bad battle Herald angle actually from Lulu, not gonna lie.
And then Rookie was up against the wall, so he couldn't use the stolen ball
Yeah.
before. Oh, God.
I mean, it's not bad IG playing from the deficit here, in fairness to them.
They're just getting caught out because they're behind on the map. This is the problem with the comp. They couldn't afford to be in this spot.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is actually, again, quite a winnable fight up until that bot river fight where they lost
Pretty
everyone.
winnable set of games, really.
It has, but they won't.
Radakan, here we go.
Okay, well, now we just hope that in Atakan we trust. Doran has ult up again now.
We've heard of Genghis and Kubla. Wait now for Atta.
Okay, well, Ona has ult, he can fly in and look for a steal. Call the
Fakes
Forge
an
God's
angle,
good, fakes an
paranoia,
angle. They don't see him there as
redemption
well.
down, pretty good.
It's not bad onto Ona, actually.
Oh,
Faker
there's
should be able to kill
super damage.
Gala.
But Fake's gonna murder more. Gala gets a good Inferno bomb, but that's
It's actually not bad,
Can
you know?
Rookie play this out well?
I think Gala, I think
Yeah,
they
hang
can.
on.
That's the clone, that's
It
the
is,
clone.
but it's still decent with
Hang on,
healing.
Rookie doesn't
What did I
have
say?
flash, Gala has flash. Needs to be a little
Gala
careful.
can play from miles away. They can't get Atakan. Can Rookie get the explosive dart down?
No.
Last life. Okay.
He was a little close. So that's a 3 for 2 overall. Well, it could have been a lot worse, actually. Well, Gala might die.
He's on vision.
here.
He's on vision.
Yeah, but Faker wasn't. They're teleporting. Gala's dead. Gala's dead. Teleporting in with Mako. They didn't see him.
Yeah. Doran's pretty tanky at this
Rookie
point.
doesn't have Rift Maker, which hurts this. Flash
he has to
away.
flash.
Teleporting from the Shy.
How much healing can Rookie do, even without
He's
the
out
Rift
safe,
Maker?
so that's just an extra 1 kill for T1. So that ends up being a 4 for 2. Hang on, so the Shy kills
Shy
1
can do a lot
here.
of damage here. The depth charge means Faker can't get involved. Doran's gonna die.
Doran's gonna die. Faker, they could have killed with the arrow, but held. I guess he couldn't see exactly where it popped up in the fog of war, maybe, or just.
Do we reset or do we go again?
I mean,
And Wade's here, they can go again.
I don't
Rookie
know.
can TP back in. They're
That's
gonna go again. Arrow interrupt!
And can you get the W? Can you get W?
Oh,
No.
not enough. No.
Goom's got way too much damage
Yeah,
down
give him
too.
kill him
They didn't get the redemption on time as well. The
Yeah.
Shy's not doing bad.
off. He's still gonna die. Yeah, Faker goes
Oh,
rampage.
T1 is so good at these like high
they
mobility
are.
skirmish comps. Oh my
Faker's got
God.
death cap, by the way.
Oh, IG. Well, there goes the Chinese viewership.
Yeah. I suppose everywhere else is like.
No. In fairness, it was either Chinese viewership or global
Yeah,
viewership.
and in
So
fairness, T1 are also very big in China.
Oh my
They are a
God.
very popular team in general for winning a
T1,
lot.
whenever the game becomes about these quick reset skirmishy fights, I do think that T1 have an advantage. Because T1 play LPL style League of Legends better than most LPL teams. Really.
Yeah, true.
Which is why they...
partly why they're good into the LPL.
Yeah, and it's actually why the top tier LCK teams give them more trouble a lot of the time.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. Because we
they-
had that conversation the other year about like how Genji, when they were playing the longer fights, where you know like they would get through multiple rotations, which is the best in the world. T1, if it's just a one rotation fight with skirmishing game, are just so ridiculous.
I'm loving the sofa stream, perfect space in the middle for a third person. You're the third person, chat. You are the
Third person, this is you on the laptop.
This is you. Yeah.
I have asked a few people in Berlin if they want to come over. At some
Did
point.
you? Did they answer?
Not yet,
Right.
but I have asked.
Cool. Oh man, that's a really good arrow from Guma. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. IG probably should have won game 1. I mean, game 2, Doran definitely had a bit of a heavy int as well. T1 have been by far the better objective team.
They have.
Yeah, like they've been way better at fighting around the big parts of the map.
And they've just also just closed out with the leads they get on the whole when it's like gets late enough. They've just been much more efficient about winning games.
I actually think Rookie's been pretty good.
Yeah, he has. I think Rookie's actually had a good series.
I think the Shy, not awesome. That to stop the Pantheon, also Way's
I
gonna die.
think on the whole, Kerry's been better than Mako.
Way is dead.
Yeah. Can he Pantheon out?
Sam, they just cancelled it with the Ash arrow.
I thought that was the recall
No,
for some reason.
no, you can see his ults on cooldown there
I
as well.
have just seen that now, yeah. That's the reason I said it while I was looking. And turns out it was in fact the ult, not the back.
Well, Guma Ash is back. That's kind of terrifying for everyone else.
He's channeling prey.
There's so many of them. Yeah, I mean, that was definitely a close
Still
one
a
to,
minute until
you know,
Baron.
Just thank you,
channeling
Stoltmeister,
the
appreciate
ultimate
you.
there in the spot. And the Ash Arrow finds another one. So many of them this game, but T1 now will continue to push afterwards. So they don't see any more champions on screen, so they'll kill some towers.
Well, I think the gold lead is going to become a little bit too much for IG now. I mean, what do you do? Maybe you hope for a freak in and then go into Baron? Doing that, I don't know. I think that's really hard now. The Shy's going for Zhonya's third to stop some of the dive onto him.
And it's going to be required.
Rookie is so far behind. They just sent 3 people mid early game, and it was the right thing to do because like LeBlanc is a lane bully and it does deal well with Silas.
I mean, T1 are almost at a
It didn't work up first actually. I mean, realistically, it was the bot lane fight which threw it through. But this is the problem with IG. IG will always have like this one questionable early game fight, and we thought they were actually doing very well in game 1 and 2 actually with those.
They actually had solid early games game 1 and 2 particularly.
Yeah.
Even game 3 was bad.
No, that was the smaller one, remember?
Yeah, but they were okay until they contested that drag, and then it started.
Well, remember that they lost a couple of kills onto Rumble early as well? So I don't...
Yeah, but they still got a couple back.
They had to claw their way well back into it.
Yeah, because it was kind of, okay, in fairness, it was more like that 10 to 15 minute mark where they came back into it.
I didn't think the lane swap was fantastic either, is the thing, right? I mean, the bot river fight is where, like, remember when they got bailed out on twice?
Yeah, that one wasn't great, but it was that where they did come back into it pretty solidly.
They did, yeah, they did, but yes, but no, I agree with that. What I'm saying is actually the early game of game 3 was not really
yeah, that's fair.
Game 1 and 2. Well, IG have tried to build a super team this year. They've scaled up into the lates yet, and then sadly the 4 seed match. Hang on a second, forcing flash out of carrier. Right? It's just completely dark on the map.
Last time they
mindset of Mako. He has just gone for every flash.
Ona has GA now? Yeah, which makes it much easier for him to just jump on the Shy.
You know, trying to kill those two specifically. Let's see if they can actually do that one more time and actually take down Carrier.
Hang on a second. Spell shield does. Yeah.
I can never remember the name of the Nocturne
Kuma
spell
is
shield.
really strong now, by the way. Rookie, my friend. Hang on a second. Baiting. They do have pulled the Forge Guard.
Is it going to matter though? Hang on, Arrow's good.
That's not bad.
That's actually really nice. Ona might die. He's got GA though.
He's got GA.
Fake is going to pop a load of people.
And also Rookie missed the reactivation.
And Gala missed his ult.
And also Rookie missed the interaction.
Yeah,
the reactivation.
Yeah, he did.
Well,
I mean, Gala's got a mana either.
Oh, for God's sake. T1, just don't lose against LPL.
No, they don't. They don't.
This, oh my God.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Viewership for World to save.
It once again.
Oh, T1 is so good.
Boy, they are. They're a great team.
They're a great team.
Really good team.
But goddammit, I believed for a second.
And all I'm saying is, it's potentially a very dangerous sign when people like Faker are coming into Worlds and turning it with things like Akali and LeBlanc and looking good on them. When Goomer and Carrier look more like themselves, or playing Ash, or playing engaged, like aggressive sports, you feel good.
Ella, that's not true because T1 lost in a best of 5 at MSI last year to LPL. So that's not true. So they're not 0-6 over the last 2 years because last MSI, BLG beat them in a best of 5, right? So they're not 0-6 across all international competitions.
I think there is a stat which is something like BLG versus...
Yeah, it's since 2020. Bin and Knight are the only players to have actually won series versus versus
something
LCK
like
or
that,
something
exactly.
Like that.
Whereas the other LPL teams haven't. So there is like I think it's like the stats that are distorted. I think I know which stat we're talking about, but it's not quite that.
3.1
those
kills per minute.
That's truly crazy number.
I
don't know what ours was, but
yeah, that's numbers.
We saw Rookie at Worlds.
Yeah.
For 4 games.
Oh, that sucked. It was a great series. The problem, like, I genuinely don't know how Swiss will end up top. Like, how do you come after that now? That is going to be insane. Oh, IG.
We'll have to say goodbye to IG. It just feels unfair. I understand.
It feels very unfair.
All shook out.
No, Atlas is saying right. It's absolutely unfair. This team should be in Swiss. Like, not many teams can hang with T1, and they did hang with them. This was actually a competitive series.
It was. And like, this series looked winnable. They should have won game 1.
They should have won game 1. You can argue that T1 should have won game 2 besides Doran and whatever. So like it was back and forth, but it was.
This was the least close.
It was close enough to make it a real fight.
Yeah.
And like there aren't that many teams in Swiss which can do that. IG should be there. I think honestly going into next year, I hope that they give the play-in best of 5 to like the 2 worst performing teams at MSI. I think actually the 2 worst performing regions. I think that makes it more likely for it to be the team on the edge of Swiss qualification. But I mean, it's a great way to start Worlds. It is, but it just feels like it's unfair that one of these teams should really be a contender for longer.
As since Split 3 being 0-5 against the champion, hasn't been the best for them, and just just insane.
Wei getting caught so often in the series. I think Wei had a good series. I think he had a good series. I think he was actually, he played way better than in playoffs. I think that he was doing very well. I'm not going to blame on him. I think, sadly, IG were just not as good as T1. I think that the early games improved. I think that their late game was just not up to snuff with T1. T1 were very clutch around objectives.
Yeah,
they were a very good objective team.
And if my worry here is, guys, is if the LPL teams all look like this. I've not been impressed with our Atakan plays in particular. If you want the objective that has haunted us the most dearly, that we might have this happen a fair amount against anyone not named LCK, and maybe CFO for that matter. I don't think it will matter that much, but I do fear for the extended series against your Genjis, your T1s, your HLEs, and in HLE and KT are a bit anomalous.
And the pace just continued. I
But
mean,
still.
you're talking about highlight
Well,
reels, like,
we still got draw to go. IG should be here for the rest of the Worlds, man. They are an insanely entertaining team. I mean, you can't judge it on team, but in fairness, you can't judge it on team by team because this format is just the way that it is. They qualify fourth, T1 qualified as first. Fourth, it is the way that it is. I just, oh, it feels so sad to see him go. Feels really bad to see him go. What a great series.
Just a lot of yelling. Because these guys would not stop fighting.
I mean, this game was the least close one. You're absolutely right, Sam. I completely agree with that.
They can be methodical, but we know that they do not want to be.
The Shy didn't have a great series, man. That dive in game 1 was just ridiculous. The rumble in game 3, I think, was a bit off as well, very off as well.
It just wasn't enough.
T1 are very good, and I think you're absolutely right as well, Sam. Having champions like Akali LeBlanc looking good for Fake, and not just being like consolation picks, like, oh, he doesn't have anything left, being like, oh, actually,
that Akali was the wing pawn and was looking really scary, and against a team like IG as well, who are no slouches and actually turned up and played.
But then also Goomer on Ash, that's another one too.
Yeah, that's a bit, because I think one of my worries for T1 actually was I was looking at the meta and I was going, if it is going to be Zeri, Jinx, and Kai'Sa, I feel like Goomer, those aren't his champions. They haven't been his champions. That was the whole conversation right at the beginning of the year about why we thought T1 was starting with Smash, if that was going to be a consideration.
Quite telling that they're still banning Kai'Sa throughout. I mean, I guess it's against Gala, but...
and I also just think Kai'Sa in general, like, if you look at a lot of the stats from Amir Masters, from ASI, and I get that those are different tiers of competition, but across like 40, 50 games of decent tier of competition, not Worlds, obviously not. Kai'Sa is pretty consistently the highest kill champion in any game, and is like popping off really, really consistently. It's very difficult to deny that.
Do we know who's doing the Swiss draw? No, I haven't heard. I hope it's God Guo. Apparently God Guo is at the WE Arena for people so much.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Ji-san, and Karius, happy birthday.
감사합니다. So you had your birthday on such an important
I mean, Ji-sun is so good.
Yeah, she's great. Consummate professional.
오늘 정말 중요한 날인데 또 생일이었잖아요. 많은 게 걸린 날이었는데 승리와 함께 스위스 스테이지 진출하셨습니다. 소감이 어떠신가요?
일단 오늘 생일이기도 하고 되게 또 많은 분들이 지켜봐 주시는 또 빅경기였는데 승리할 수 있게 돼서 너무 기쁜 것 같고 그리고 집으로 바로 안 돌아가서 다행인 것 같습니다.
Yeah, today was a very important day. Very
Perfect representation of IG. They showed the world who they are today.
Yeah, that's probably not untrue, actually.
I'm just so happy that I'm not going straight back home. And then today, well, it was a do or die match for both teams, and it was an elimination, a single best-of-5 series to determine the fate of both teams.
I wonder what happens with the IG players. I wonder if any of them retire, you know.
Like
a lot of them have had very long careers. This was a hell of a year for them in terms of like, oh, Fake is being interviewed by the Chinese stream, no surprise though.
That makes sense. I mean, Kerry is a great option anyway, to be honest. And I think there's no shame in giving China an opportunity to talk to Faker as he makes Worlds in China.
스위스 스테이지 진행할 때는
Why do we not have the live interview? Because it's in China. This is in China.
좀 발전할 여지가 많다고 생각해서 좀.
And obviously they don't necessarily want to do a three-way translation at this point. They probably would for semis.
They'll do it for knockouts.
Yeah, exactly, for knockouts, then everyone will get the live one, which would make sense.
Ming is doing the draw apparently.
Ming's a fun option. I miss Ming.
Yeah, it's a shame that you got a bit contract held by RMG.
Yeah, well, when we originally play, Swiss stage in the past Worlds, it was more like if we, drop a game.
Imagine
or two,
we get
if we make
KT
some
T1
mistakes,
round
there's
1 of Swiss.
always
Can you
room
get
to
that?
improve and room to make it up for it. But this time it was a do or die. There's no room for mistakes. So we kind of approached this playing stage match as a knockout stage match, just like quarters or semifinals. And although today was a 3-1 victory, every game was so intense. It was team fight after team fight. Well, LPL teams, especially IG, are known to, be really good at team fights. But today it was just a team fight, a masterclass by T1. So how did you pull that off? 사실은 오늘 3대1 승리긴 했지만 매판이 굉장히 좀 팽팽했던 것 같습니다. 한타도 굉장히 많이 나왔고 교전 위주의 게임이 많이 나왔는데 사실은 IG를 포함한 LPL 팀들이 이런 교전이 굉장히 좋다고 알려져 있는데 오늘은 T1의 교전력이 더 빛났던 것 같습니다. 어떻게 이런 경기력이 나왔나요?
일단 사실 LPL 팀들이 교전이 되게 강하긴 하지만 또 저희 팀 같은 경우에는 또 LCK 내에서도 좀 교전이 장점인 팀이라고 생각해서 좀 전 세계 어느 팀이랑 비교해도 교전력 하나는 안 밀린다고 생각하고 있는 것 같아요.
For sure, LPL teams have really good team fighting skills, but I believe T1 is one of the best team fighting teams in the LCK as well, and I thought we were just as good as them, so I was pretty confident coming into the match. And lastly, before we go, any final message to all the fans out there? 마지막으로 팬분들께 한 말씀 부탁드립니다.
Does this mean that did T1 go into the lower pool?
일단
Did T1 go into the lower? What pool did they go into? Because it's like pool 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Isn't it? Or is it 1, 2, 3?
지금까지 월드에서 계속 좋은 성적
So I think this bumps KT up to upper pool.
열심히 준비해 보겠습니다. 감사합니다.
T1 is pool 3.
With this victory,
Right,
we were
okay.
able to secure a spot in the
And KT gets
sixth
pumped
stage, and
pool-
as T1
pool
always
2.
did in the previous
Right.
world.
So I guess it's
we
all the
will
pool
do our
2
best in
teams
order
against
to
each
get
other
the
and then 1
trophy in the
versus
end.
3, is
Thank
that
you
it?
so much for your support. And that
Right.
was Carria for the post-match interview, and I'm going to pass it back to the analyst desk. Thank you, and happy birthday, Carria!
Thank you.
생일 축하드려요.
Thank you so much, Ji-sun.
Oh, they just moved the camera over.
Yeah,
That's cool.
that's really nice, actually.
What is
And there's
going on?
Atlas and Kobe. That's
great.
really
I like
nice.
that. I like
that a
At
lot.
the beginning of the day, there is no worlds without T1. Wait, do you get back here as well?
Yeah, we
Whoa.
Oh, they're having a lot of fun already. That's good.
This was somehow a winnable series, but I mean,
For joining.
T1 are very, very, very good team
Yeah,
fighters.
but you know what? You stick to it. You didn't flip-flop, and I appreciate you for this, Raz.
I'm learning a lesson. I should
Yeah.
just flip-flop now. What am I talking about? I knew what I needed to do, but it is what it is. IG put up a real fight.
Yeah.
I loved it. I wish we got to see them continue on in the actual worlds. But yes, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is brutal to see them go like this because, being completely honest, from what I've seen
Thank
in
you, production.
the
Yeah,
and what
production.
we've been
Production
talking about as
smurfing
well,
there.
I did not expect them to put up such a fight against T1 today.
Yeah, it was.
You didn't expect them to put up such a fight against T1 today?
I was worried for T1.
I-
I feel like they really ramped up over the course of
I don't think
play.
that's fair. I don't think like IG play badly in playoffs, but I think you have to expect them to like turn up and give a fight. I don't know. I actually think this is about on expectations for me. Actually, I thought that IG would give a good fight, but T1 were likely to win.
Could have seen it really go in IG's favor.
I do understand it though. If you look based on playoffs form,
IG
for
went
sure.
out in IG fashion. It was just hilarious to see, of course, just going throughout the entire series. It was just a complete.
I think
slaughter.
Wei played a
And
lot
you know
better
what?
than in
What Atlas
playoffs.
said
It's
is
great to
completely
see.
correct. T1 can play.
The shy was a lot worse than I thought it would do, which is a shame. Oh, this dive! Don't show it to
T1
me
will do the
again.
exact same thing. And so just being able to see how IG had leads in some of these games, but T1 put on the classic T1 magic and was able to out-team fight them in a lot of those cases, like, that was fun to see.
Force.
And then, as I say, IG losing an IG
Oh, I
waves,
forgot that
was
Taliyah was
talking
played
about,
earlier in
like,
the series.
maybe
In one of the
putting,
drafts, I was like, oh, they should play
the
Taliyah, and
Shy in
I
the
just
tank.
forgot it was
No,
played
he
in
went
this game.
Varus top into the Nocturne LeBlanc composition. I was like, all right, let's see what happens. They threw down the gauntlet.
But guys, I see this replay and the other replays we had just now. It was just pure chaos.
Yes.
For 4 games straight.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, T1 are a team who will get into a fist fight with you. They will be willing to take that down. And there were some hectic moments. I feel like you look at some of these, the low health bars, you're thinking maybe if it just went slightly differently, a little bit more damage here, a little bit more
Sorry, I got a
damage
couple
there.
messages to respond to.
And I guess IG will be thinking that going
Oh.
from this. But
Oh, IG.
And what better intro? What better intro?
Well, I don't know,
to
folks. I
Worlds?
actually think that
To
IG had the
be
better
in a
chance of beating
situation
T1 out of
with
any of the
IG
LPL
versus
teams because
T1,
they're such a random
banger
coin
after
flip,
banger,
but they're
every
like
game
actually
puts you
pretty
on
good
your
at shaking
toes.
them off.
You
Yeah,
think
I mean, I
IG's
wonder
winning
what the
at
top
the end? No,
esports,
T1 takes
assuming
it.
we get
T1
regional
taking the
top
game, no, IG
esports.
takes it.
Is there better objective players?
But like even Hom was just saying in an interview that basically they don't know what to do about the mental fortitude of their team because they have some very mentally weak players basically. Hom was saying like, look, we don't know what to do about
The mental boom.
Yep.
And Worlds, if anywhere was going to be a problem, it's Worlds. And I think the problem is they've got so much baggage from failing internationally before.
I think first down this year, it's even fresh in the mind, right?
It was brutal.
Yeah. Didn't even make it through to MSI.
Something doesn't change though for T1. We've seen that all year. We've talked about this at the beginning of the day. Owner, Big Boy Pants, every time he needs, he is the player that T1 can count on every time.
But okay, so the thing about Owner is, yes, he was in game 3 and 4. He was really, really good. His game 1 and 2 were a bit shoddy, actually, by Owner standards. I actually think he was off form in game 1 and 2. I think Wei was largely better than him at the start of the series. This Shinzai was insane. The knockdown was actually very, very good.
Yeah, and we've seen Owner and Carry be just such a phenomenal duo, but it feels like Owner on a lot of these
Gala getting caught on the smolder hit 2 just before 225. Oh, this was a winnable fight too. Oh god. Well, whatever. It is what it is.
You can do so much. You can do so much work. You're such a powerful team fight in your own right. And even on this Nocturne, he was just an absolute menace, causing chaos, and felt like he was just pushing the limit of his health bar, diving in situations. So I'm like, oh, he's probably just. He's not dead. He's still not dead.
Not gonna lie, this year's playing is not great. Don't mean the series, but the format. I mean, it's absolute cinema.
I'm so glad to see him.
I suppose maybe they don't want to do what they did in 2023 with like EUNA or something like that, and be like, well, you know, it's like a lower quality series or something like that. I suppose it could be, but because this is obviously a higher quality series, but then the question is basically, are these the two teams which are actually worse than the other teams in Swiss? And if that's the case, then no, I don't think they are, really.
Very strong. And they look very strong.
So does this mean that Ash is meta again? I think she should have been played more in Fearless anyway, she just wasn't. I was a little surprised by that. It opens up less engaged supports because, or like more enchanters and stuff, because Ash can be the engaged from bot lane, right? I think Ash Brom could come back. I think Ash Lulu could come back. Yeah, I think we're game. Ash Karma maybe as well. It's very lane dominant. And if Caitlyn's back, I think Ash is pretty good into Caitlyn.
Ahead of them. There's a lot of tough opponents in the Swiss stage, but the potential is 100% there, and we know how clutch this team can be when it comes to this tournament.
You know what? I'm going to put you guys on the spot. We're minutes away from the Swiss stage draw show.
Oh, they're setting up for the Swiss stage on the draw on stage.
Ooh, that should be fun.
What would be your hot take, your hot prediction ahead of Swiss stage?
Ash should have been played way more, I think.
Question we get regarding game 1 is avoiding confrontation with the Kiana the wise decision? I don't think that. I mean, I think it was just pretty hard to play into the Kiana in general.
The Kiana was I was kind of fine with it. Like that wasn't the issue in game 1.
Oh no, sorry, this was from T1 avoiding confrontation with the Kiana. Oh wait, sorry, from.
Sorry, I was lost answering another question, so I got a bit.
Yeah, no, I think it was basically just saying like giving over all the dragons and not confronting the Kiana from T1 side of things. I mean, I think there were early game options, and I think that they didn't explore them that often. Thinking about it.
Honestly, I think top esports will probably do pretty good in
Swiss. To go back to your thing, Spiritsmaker, Ash should have been played way more, I think.
We'll see.
Potentially, I think so. The thing is, Ash used to be way more lane dominant, but she's been hit quite a lot with the nerf back, particularly to her W. Basically, because whenever Ash was lane dominant, people were just running her supports. And a lot of the ways that Ash got lane dominance was off her W, particularly early, just using the barrier, running at people with W, approach velocity off the passive, that kind of vibe. And because support Ash became so prevalent, or such a flex, and it was very nasty. I mean, to be fair, like going into MSI 22, T1 got hard nerfed by the balance team heading into MSI. Again, one of those big balance changes before an international, where a lot of those range supports got hit with the hammer because T1 were doing unspeakable things to people.
I love that that's a hot take.
As a result, we have had, generally speaking this year, a fair amount of quite aggressive duos. Even things like Corki, with the Leona, with the Rel, with the way Corki's been changed, is quite an aggressive all-in champion bot. We've seen a fair amount of Zyra Khan, which again can be quite lane dominant. Varus, before he was hard nerfed, again quite lane dominant. Jin, with the right setup, again with the right support, can be quite aggressive on those all-ins. And the Ashe hasn't necessarily been the best option to deal with that after some of her earlier changes. But if she is back to being more viable, especially with some of the bigger hitting AD carries in lane kind of been tuned down a bit of late, we might well see some more Ashe. And this is T1. It's Worlds. They always do have a habit of bringing the Ashe back, even in sport.
We're gonna keep the mics open.
Follow sheep.
Keep on chatting.
Thank you for the follow. 14 minutes ago.
16 minutes ago.
16 minutes ago.
Candice is on stage, ready for the first.
I really like to see the Shy Jason Aatrox and Worlds once again. Feels nostalgic. It would have been nice. We did get to see him.
Oh, we might see it live in translation here. We'll see.
I think for me,
I guess not. I guess they don't have translation for this. That sucks.
Hello, Candice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
I mean,
they're getting hot mic.
Fnatic or PSG,
Yeah.
great. TES and T1,
Oh, no.
hate that.
Oh, no, they're just talking
Yeah,
about
they're
it.
just talking about it. Because I think they're basically the English commentary over the
Yeah,
draw,
that's fine.
which is fair.
I was trying to judge the tone as if like they expected to be on it. They do.
No, it's Raz being Raz.
All good,
and
all
that's
good,
cool.
Alright, the brackets, you know it.
Yeah.
We're getting used to it.
Oh god, my palms are already sweaty, guys.
So it's going to be a series of 8 best-of-1s for the first 2 days, as you know.
Yeah, I don't feel so tense. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys can't see.
Okay, so pool 1 versus pool 3 and pool 2 versus pool 2. That makes sense.
Of course.
I mean, can you have same region versus same region?
I think you can, you just can't have rematches.
Can you just
Like, that's an
move
interesting
it
one.
up,
Yes.
maybe? Move
Yes,
it
I
up?
can.
Just careful with your mic, careful.
Yeah, I know.
From Team Secret and Team Wells, we've seen Team Wells, and then
He says I know as he
Secret
knees
not,
his
they combine
microphone.
forces, and
That's
that
fine, that's good,
organization
sorry.
is just
All good,
very,
cool.
very scrappy. That team's very scrappy.
Yeah, you know, speaking of Molecule, he feels like they're a really scary team to face.
Yeah.
Can't in round 1, right. I didn't know if they changed that for this year.
That's fine.
Maybe a dangerous one to face.
In past years, no region in round 1? Well, that's the thing, I wasn't sure if they changed that.
I can like, the thing is,
Okay.
because it's Swiss stage, in some ways I have less of an issue with that. But I do get that there's something about
First team pool.
trying to make sure we get as many inter-region matchups as possible, which is nice.
So this is the order of the seed 1s. Genji, the first team pool.
I
So-
mean, they're the tournament
Now,
favourites,
I
right?
assume they're going to pull all of the pool 1 teams, and then they'll go to...
Would probably make the most sense, rather than
what
going
are-
down the line awkwardly. Yeah.
Yeah, I presume they do all of the pool 1 teams, and then we'll do the pool 3 teams after. Now, the important thing
And we'll
about...
leave 2 pool teams for
the
later,
important
yeah.
thing, you have to do it that way, actually, because what that means is that if you do
Get
pool 1,
first
pool 3,
V3,
pool 1,
yeah.
3, there's a chance... Well, no, there's a chance that you get the same region versus each other guaranteed as the last matchup. This way, it
Gotcha.
means that you know the order. And by the way, folks, so for instance, if you get, like, T1 drawn now, go against FlyQuest. So now FlyQuest are more likely to play against T1, because Genji are the first team in the bracket.
What you guys don't know is that Godgor is actually a shapeshifter.
Yeah, this is God
That
War.
is actually
Yeah.
Godgor just in the guise of Ming.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just to be clear, these are the seed 1 teams, so it's not Genji against FlyQuest.
So we have Genji, FlyQuest, G2. What this means is that G2 have pretty much dodged a Korean or Chinese team. Well, not a Chinese team. I think G2 are pretty likely to avoid Korean. They won't face T1 in round 1. And honestly, they're pretty unlikely to face a Chinese team too, because they're likely will go towards FlyQuest or Genji. CFO fourth, and again, CFO are now more likely to play against Fnatic.
That's really good for. That's probably good for both teams, actually.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, I say that. Look, I think CFO are a similar level to G2.
Oh, I agree. The thing
but it's not Genji.
because the thing is,
BLG.
for CFO, that is probably the best team they could have drawn. For Fnatic, it's probably the best team they could have
Yeah,
drawn.
CFO has to be on that point, of course. So BLG will be the last C1 team. Okay. So, yeah, so FlyQuest got a bit of a bad draw there, folks, because they're more likely to play against T1, because T1 can't play against Genji.
Yeah, because especially because with the balls being full, you're like, if you do draw a Korean team, it's immediately
Yeah,
knocked down.
so the important thing is, folks, the first pool 3 team will play against Genji, unless it's a Korean team. In that case, it'll be bumped down
And
to
there's-
FlyQuest.
and that would be
so that
KT or-
it effectively doubles the chance of... no, because KT are in pool 2 now.
So
it's
T1 would be that.
So
Okay.
now they're way more likely to
So
play
there's that
against...
additional percentage chance because if it gets
Yeah.
pulled first or second, that's who it is.
Yeah. And then similar kind of thing.
Alright.
I mean,
Do not pull.
if you pull
T1,
T1, it goes to FlyQuest. If you pull T1, it goes to
Oh
FlyQuest.
boy, who have they got?
Who have they got? It's,
Okay, so PSG.
Whoa, Genji PSG. That's really bad
For PSG. PSG are about to have a horrible time, guys.
Their mid jungle glowed up in playoffs, but that's a
Maple's
rough
about
draw.
to be syrup.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
I mean, Junja versus Canyon on
That's
current
fun.
form. No, not Junja. Sorry, it won't be Caster.
Caster,
I mean,
yes.
Canyon versus Caster is a hell of a matchup.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Caster, my bad.
Is this T1?
If it's okay.
Oh! I just heard Braz go, oh, come on. Oh, no.
They were double the likelihood to get
Alex,
it.
you put that out in the air. I'm just saying. You went, oh,
They had double the likelihood. They had double the likelihood. So T1 go against FlyQuest. I mean, that could be a hell of a fun best of one, but God.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So that's T1 versus FlyQuest, folks.
So who's then the
So G2 are the next one.
Ooh.
So G2 knocked Top Esports out of
They
MSI
did?
last year. That was the Ike and Mickey roster.
I
think Top Esports are they're actually quite methodical this year.
Okay,
I do
are we
wonder.
getting Mental Boom Top Esports though?
It's the first game.
Yeah,
so.
historically, but you never know.
Skewmon versus Kanavi.
So now this is being drawn against who is this being drawn against? This is against BLG. Fnatic BLG.
Oh yes.
Fnatic BLG.
Oh, yes.
Oh god, Oscar.
Fnatic, I am sorry.
Kobe versus Knight is pretty fun, but like I don't know. I think that Fnatic are maybe the worst team to go against. Like I think Fnatic they really didn't want to play against BLG.
I think the most fun matchup there is the bot lane though. Elkanon versus Mickey and Upset.
Yeah.
Those are some psychopath bot lanes who are very
And
willing
this
to
is
throw down.
versus CFO. It's 100 Thieves CFO.
That's pretty good for CFO, I think.
And I have to say, like, I think that CFO are a similar level to G2. So,
Yeah.
and I think that the 100 Thieves are apparently been playing really badly in scrims.
There's been a lot of issues getting out to
River
China.
wasn't even there.
Yeah, there was then there was issues with airlines and like visas. So basically there was like flights cancelled and stuff. There was no replacement flights. It was a whole mess. So there's been some very upfront
Top Esports
conversations
has
about
slept
it.
on this year. It really just depends on how domestic performance they kind of come in through. So typically, Top Esports are fine until series, and then they get into the best of fives and they start to crumble. Really.
Are we winning? I don't know.
I think that's a pretty fun draw, folks. I actually think that's a pretty fun draw.
I agree.
Like Genji PSG,
That's
let's
gonna
be honest,
be very
like
one-sided.
that's gonna be pretty one-sided, but fair enough. PSG were unlikely to like make it through round one unscathed anyway.
I'm not gonna lie. I think FlyQuest T1 could be fun.
Sure, it's a best of one. It's very mechanical.
And I feel like if Inspired turns up and Owner plays like he did the first couple games, there's a world where Inspired gets a good angle and can make things really interesting around those objectives. Okay.
So this is just how are they drawing it? So how are they drawing this? Is it just matchup, then matchup, or is it down then across?
Down, yeah, I see what you mean.
I didn't even see who the first team was, so I have no idea how this works
This
out.
was our first one, wasn't it? Actually.
I thought we drew one already.
No, I thought it was just. I think this is the first one drawn, isn't it? Unless I missed one.
Wait, did we flip one? Is BLG 100 Thieves? What?
Yeah, Road to MSI was rough.
Wait, did we?
CFO Fnatic and BLG 100T, really?
Bit of a
Why would that
playoff.
be the case?
We'll have a look now. I have no idea. We might just have misunderstood.
CFO Fnatic BLG 100 Thieves. Wait, how did that work?
AL.
So it's hang on, wow, that is a hell. Wait, we really get HLE AL in the first round?
That's big.
Holy crap.
That's really big. Order BLG and CFO.
Missed order of CLGs. Oh, sorry, my bad. Right, my bad. Sorry, my bad, my bad.
Okay. So it's BLG. Sorry, what's the actual?
So it's
CFO
Fnatic CFO and then 100 Thieves versus BLG, which is
well,
just
I mean, 100 Thieves
terrible.
have a horrible time. Yeah.
Like the short boot camp that they've had, of course.
So then we get Viva Keed Stars.
They were a big surprise, of course, getting in the
I mean, I wonder how Poby will do against Honkyu, right? Because obviously Poby's come over having been T1 Academy sub mid laner, is going up as Honkyu, who for my money is probably the rookie of the year, guys. He's been so good.
HLE AL is such a crazy match for day one, actually. Like those 0-1 brackets can be stacked with whoever loses that. Oh, hang on a second. We're gonna get Secret Wells versus Viva Keed Stars. That's a good matchup. And I think both like having one of them in the 1-0 bracket is like.
Vivo Keed Stars is the LTA South representative that made their way through by coming in.
This means that we have MKOI. We have MKOI versus KT.
Yes.
And I actually think MKOI can win that. Like, let's be honest, KT if they turn up really badly. And also, I think that if JoJo turns up well, I don't think
JoJo versus BDD could be a lot of
JoJo
fun.
BDD is actually like if there is a mid laner that can like hold it against BDD. Like I mean, MKOI's not a JoJo's not a bad choice for that.
What do we think about jungle support in that matchup?
Well, I don't know, Sam. Most of KT are kind of straight enters, so.
Yeah.
That they draw out for this one.
How did you know?
Yeah, I mean.
There's MKOI.
Koi.
All right.
Nice.
Am I correct to say that that's going to be Vivo Keed Stars versus Koi?
Thought it was Immortals. They did have the Knight helmet. Yeah, I mean, Top Esports have a similar one, right? Immortals, Top Esports, and Viva Keed Stars all got the helmet thing
going on. There used to be was it Empire as well?
Newbie used to have something like that too. I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is our first round. Genji PSG, Fly T1. That's a disaster for FlyQuest.
They used to be
G2 Top
Sengoku.
G2. Oh, true. G2 Top Esports is Again, that's a banger.
Oh, babe. Yeah.
CFO Fnatic is...
Okay, so Genji beat PSG. I think T1 beat Fly. G2 top esports I have a question mark over.
Yeah, I mean, both those teams are very methodical.
Yeah,
that's going to be a really important litmus test, actually.
Because I know there was a statement from some of the G2 coaches I've seen. They felt like they have actually got much more stable ways to win the game these days compared to last year.
Is Team Secret and Old Organ Lolesports? They've been in Counter-Strike for a long time.
And they've been in VCS for a while.
And yeah, they've been in the Vietnamese scene for a while. Yeah.
So obviously now they're part of LCP, they've done well there. So the answer is yes, just not necessarily world representative level.
So I feel like this could be an amazing world for them. Obviously, first-hand champions, but ever since then, a little shaky.
I mean,
CFO Fnatic is good for CFO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughts on?
Yeah, I think that CFO Fnatic. I mean,
I think CFO should win that one.
I'm really quite worried for mid jungle. I think that Junjie is on very good form.
And Honku is a monster.
Yeah, and I think
like this is how I know, Alex, that I think a lot of your fellow panelists for the Sheep Esports Top 20 didn't watch LCP. It's because they didn't have Honku on there in the top 20. Because that man has been unreal, guys.
In terms
really
European
good.
draws, I mean, Fnatic are not in it. Look, I mean, Fnatic would have preferred to go against FlyQuest or CFO. I mean, I guess they don't care really. I mean, arguably you could say that CFO is the. I guess that.
I mean, G2 could have drawn someone weaker than top esports. Let's be real. That's probably the one where you go, that sucks for G2 a little bit.
But then again,
I think G2 could have probably. I would favour G2 against most of the pool 3 teams.
I mean, G2 didn't draw T1.
That's true. So. That's probably, but that's the real hell no.
I think that G2 top esports is going to be a really interesting macro game. Very interesting macro game.
What is the biggest upset potential from what we have here?
Ooh, I mean,
it's best of one. It's the first day of Worlds.
Are we talking?
Yeah, best of one really throws a lot of stuff into the grinder.
Upset, like the potential for me being upset, or maybe you being upset, maybe Raz being upset.
I'm already upset personally.
Because I think for you being upset, Law, it's KT MCoy. I think you would be very upset potentially after that match.
I have no thoughts on this matchup whatsoever.
Okay, so these are our matchups. Which ones are the most? So this is wait. Did we play all of these tomorrow? Sam, I think we have 8 games tomorrow, by the way.
Yes, we start at 7 AM.
Yeah, right. So we'll have to be chill in the mornings. We don't really piss off neighbors. Yes. I mean, I'm really excited for G2 to hit top esports because that's going to be very informative about region macro.
Is worth calling. I don't know if you know what? I'm going to call that upset. Why not? I'm already
I think the last 2 games of the day are going to be really good. Fly T1, I guess, is interesting too, but I think that, I don't know, I mean, if Faker's on that form, and Guma's on that form, I think T1 are going to be ripping some heads off.
I was trying to get Medic involved, and he was like, "Look, I've got to focus for 8 hours to get these things down and come over, but I want to come over at 6 in the morning."
Oh, is he still in Berlin?
Yeah, because he flies out because he's doing the next stage.
Right.
So they got Hysterics out for week 1. Medic goes a bit later, and he was
that
like,
"Yeah." So fun.
And he was like, "Look, I debate doing food and stuff, but I'm just like, I think I'm going to be a bit fried."
Nah, he's got to get ready for Worlds. That would have been great, though. That's a good thread to pull.
But he says hello, by the way.
Cool.
So hello from Medic.
Medic says hello to the stream.
Love to see.
Well, also, you said a team going up against KT.
Oh, there we go.
Of course, anything could happen.
Yeah, I was like, do you want to do food so you give us a heads up? I was like, yeah. Just thinking with a 7 AM start and 8-hour days might be a bit much. And I was like, yeah. Yeah,
but if anyone in like our casting circle or anything that wants to come and hop on a stream at some point, let us know. We can
I know you're out there, Aragon.
Yeah, Treble and Aragon out there. Yeah, sure. Anyone else around Berlin?
Hysterics out. I think Darren's gone already.
I think a lot of them are already out there.
I don't know where Vedi's at, but again, Vedi probably doesn't want to travel all the way over. We can ask.
Vedi is not exactly a go outside person.
No, he's not. It's true.
So funnily enough, Vedi is the one caster who's like, I love doing remote because it meant that I could just stay in like my own comfort, don't have to deal with traveling, don't have to deal with flights and hotels.
I really love it. I love the traveling part. It's one of my favourite things, but I've always been a big travel bug person.
And a lot of good League of Legends ahead, guys.
I'm just like, look, fair enough. Man knows his values.
Enjoy the show at home as well. We will be back tomorrow.
Well, thank you everyone for joining.
Appreciate it, guys. I'm sorry for some of the tech issues were a little bit terrifying. There we go.
Yeah. I mean, we got it fixed. It happens. It's better for this to happen on day 1 than later on.
Indeed.
So it is what it is. And yeah, we'll try and get some more people on.
15 minutes before for pre-show. Take care. Be nice to
15 minutes before pre-show. So we have to get up at like 6.
Yeah.
We'll be alive like, I don't know, like 6:30 or something tomorrow, folks. In EU time.
Yeah.
Oh, IG actually, they put up a good fight. You know, I'm not disappointed in IG that much.
I agree.
I just can't believe it. I can't
Oh, all right, guys. I'm gonna start ending the stream. I think here.
All good. Yeah, we'll raid someone over.
We'll
watch
raid
the
over
highlights
someone.
today.
We'll say hello. And then we ought to go and do the rest of things. I've got summoning insects even.
Oh, very cool.
And I've got some scripts to do. I've got lots of things to do today. Oh boy. So, time to go do live things, guys. Back again tomorrow, significantly earlier. Games start at 7 EU time. At 6 UK.
And like well in the...
Bloodier.
And it's like if you're in NA times, it's like, I don't know, 3, 4 AM or something.
It can be rough. So get ready for it. But we'll be live nonetheless. It's 8 hours of games, so at some point you guys will be up, and we'll see you there.
Is Twitch the main stream? I mean, we have 3... Look, we try and answer every chat. It is what it is. We'll iterate how we're doing setup and whatever.
Yeah.
It worked well enough today. Honestly, for a day 1 stream, this could have actually been much worse.
Probably for tomorrow, we get your laptop out, and I'm going to we move the projector over a bit and have the laptop on
My
here.
laptop is a bit dead. As in, like, did the keyboard... I mean, I guess we could do that. I'm actually not sure it will work like that, because if the keyboard doesn't work, I can't put the Windows in Windows, which is a real problem, actually. I think probably, just to avoid the screen thing again, I reckon we just run...
I've turned off the power savings. So basically what it was, it was 4 hours, and therefore it turned off. And we didn't see the little notification to say, do you want to keep the power on?
Right, okay, and then that crashed the stream.
Yes,
lovely.
Because that turned off, and when it does that, sometimes my PC kind of shuts off with it weirdly.
Because basically what happens is when a PC goes from like 2 screens to 3 screens, or 3 screens to 2 screens, it really messes around the CPU.
Most of the time, it's specifically this middle one.
No, it's because it's the super wide one. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you everyone, and we'll raid over to someone. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Alright, YouTube, we'll say goodbye. See you, nerds. Let's do a raid over to someone who is on.